Welcome back to the What's Up Eddie channel, Divine Therapy Sessions, and of course I'm the one and only Eddie. So glad to have you guys back. And these are my Divine Therapy Sessions. And this is a message for the Lightworker Collective. And pretty much it's just another way of saying the humanitarians out there, the people who are more conscientious of the way they do things, the more spiritually inclined, the intuitives, the empaths, the Lightworker, the healers. That's all it is. And it's you guys, we come off and we look normal. It's just, these are just titles that we use, right? But this is for the collective that I've been picking up, and I've been getting that nudge to just get that information out there. And there's two things that are heavy, and that I had gone through and I just successfully have been able to do myself, and I really think that I could do you guys some good as well. So the characteristics, especially in the beginning of our awakening, are the initial parts, because there's multiple awakenings when we begin to be initiated, right? So I'm actually on my second awakening, and for me, because I consider myself as a light worker, right? I consider myself an empath, an intuitive. I've got a plethora of things going on with me. Some of us are very strong, and it doesn't matter where you're at, as long as you're helping. That's all we were put on earth to do. You and I come from the stars, baby. Be happy, be proud of it. God loves you, He loves you so much, and that's what I want you guys to know too, is that like you're so chosen, and when you figure it out, it's an amazing feeling, to be honest, because I felt like I was alone my whole life, and it wasn't the truth. I had been watched out and taken care of my whole life by spiritual ascended masters, by archangels, by nature, Mother Gaia. And when you start to realize that this whole universe was made, and they're all looking at you because you're here. And if you're here right now, you're a powerful human being. You're a powerful spiritual being. You're loved. Your ancestors are applauding you for being here right now. Even if you think that it's not. Even if you think that you're not a light worker or a healer, you are. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. You're resonating on it. You're being called to action. You're loved. You're absolutely loved. And a lot of the times, this society that we live in today is behind. Your soul is ancient. We're all ancient, but some of us incarnate here, because this is an incarnation. You're incarnated here, and you're an ancient soul, very wise. A lot of others see this as a threat when you're not a threat. A lot of others see you, you're normally identify with the black sheep, with the oddball. And a lot of words that explain us and have explained me in the past, and this is unfortunate, is that we get explained as the outsider when we're actually the standard, which is what we all should. You hear the siren? This is an alert to all of us. We are the ones that are high vibrational, but we get called sensitive. Who's heard that? That's an empath or a light worker. Oh, you're too sensitive. That's in your head. I've heard that my whole life by multiple people in relationships that I've been in with females. A female telling me that I'm more sensitive than them. Can you imagine that? Now, am I overly sensitive? Absolutely. But just know, you guys, that like these are superpowers. They're not, because you and I we love the earth. We love, even though it's really hard to be around people who aren't awake and who need our help the most. It's hard to be a light worker, hard to be a humanitarian, because these people usually reject you, and they cause pain initially, and then you have to come to a place where it comes full circle, right? And then you're the one that teaches them. A lot of the times people are not going to be ready for you. So you're going to have to learn to say, and these are the two things that I want to get out there, is you have to set boundaries and you have to be able to say no. And you have to be able to identify who is really a light worker, because there's a lot of people masking themselves with these titles, and what they really want is money, and they want control, they want power, they lust for it because they haven't done the work. So know that, like, that it's on us to be able to identify, and you'll figure it out in your journey. But you're here for a reason, right? We have to be able to identify these people, because, and sometimes they're in our own family dynamic, our tight-knit community, like our friends, and they don't even know why. It's an interesting dynamic. You'll notice too, it's like they want to be around you because because it feels good. They're being healed just by being in your presence, because a lot of the times that's you meet people just one time to heal them, because your presence is enough. But they're also jealous of it, they're envious of it, and that's so awful. But it's, some people are like that on this planet that need us. They need us in one occasion, and that's what's necessary. But so being able to set boundaries was a difficult task for me, because, and it's hard because you fall into a dynamic of other people who are deceptive and manipulative. It's learned techniques, and then you learn them. I took it upon my own, and I use that as my own character, and it's not who I authentically am on the inside. And so when we do the work and get those things out, and we start becoming who we really are, because that's really what it's all about, is taking the garbage out, you know, and a lack of better words to say, take the garbage out, flush your body clean, and when you're there, you start becoming who you are. But you have to be able to identify in others what are these qualities. Just know that not everybody has your best interest in mind, and that as empaths, we want to help everybody. Our light workers, we want to help everybody, but not everybody wants your help. They're manipulative, or they're using you. And it's on us to start to learn and identify who these people are. And you will be able to start to identify them. They show themselves in distinct ways. And I'll make another video. I don't like making videos that have negativity to them, but I also think that it's imperative to empower the healers, the Lightworker collective. There's people that there are bad, dark entities in this world that do not want to see you or I complete the task that's at hand. That's an absolute fact. There's duality, there's polarity. They can't be dark without the light, they can't be light without the dark. So know that they're out there. Being able to set a boundary, very difficult. It's easier said than done, but it's possible. Believe me when I say I've been able to do it, and you're going to have to do it too. And sometimes you're going to have to do it with your own family. Sometimes you're going to have to do it with your own friends. How do you set up a boundary? I don't appreciate you when you talk to me like this, is one way of doing it. And a lot of the times, you guys, you don't have to explain yourself. When it comes to me, people have been doing it my whole life. So they're so used to talking to me in a very crummy, low vibrational way, that because I had to set my boundaries, they're pissed off about it. People get pissed off about it. And that's not your work to do. You don't need to explain it. You don't need to explain to someone else not to talk to you a certain way, in a disgusting way. It's not what, you shouldn't have to do that. But in order, and if they can't respect your boundaries, that's when no starts to become a reality. And it's hard to do, especially for us, but you need to do it. You need to start cutting people off. And when you do that, just know, you guys, they may not tell you, your friends may not say it, old lovers, whatever the case is, people, your energy, your healing energy that you have, most people are going to dismiss you for it. They're not going to take it into account. Not until your presence is gone will they know now, oh, wait a minute, I messed up, I made a wrong decision. They'll come back to you, believe me, because I've had it happen. So just know, you guys are the select. We are the chosen. We are all chosen, everyone on planet Earth. You wouldn't be here. Do you know the odds of us being here? The fact that you got chosen to be on planet Earth tells you something. Even if you're in the dark side, even if you're in those low vibrationals, in your own self, your own shadow side, you're still chosen too, baby girl, baby boy. It's just you have to do the work. That's it. The only reason why I'm special is because, well, I'm special, baby. I gotta lighten the mood. It's getting a little rough. I had to be talking to people. But look at you guys. Overall, this has been heavy on my heart because I had to do this as of recent, and it's difficult. So difficult to tell people that I don't appreciate this. And if you can't do this, then you cut them. But we have to do it. Protect your guys' self. Ground. Protect your energy field. Meditate. Don't go on your journey, in your path into the earth around other people and you're not protected, because that's going to hurt you in the end. We absorb too much. So you got to be able to start protecting yourself. I got another video on protection, and I'll make more. All right, guys, that's all I got. This is for the Lightworker Collective. I love you guys. Keep doing your journey, because you are the chosen. You are special. God adores you. The divine adores you. You're rooted on. Your ancestors are so proud of you that you're doing the work today, because whether you believe it or not, you're affecting the whole universe, not just us. You are very special and you're very loved. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Catch you in the next one.